equal forces are at angle of 60 degree, then how to find F net? Again by using same formula, under root F square plus 2F square cos 60. After putting value cos 60 is 1/2, you will get root 3F. Now cos 120 is minus 1/2. Here how to find F net? So easy. Again let's use same formula, under root F square plus 2F square cos 120, and cos 120 is minus 1/2. When you will put this value, you will get F net as only F. F net is only F. Remember these three result. When two equal forces are at an angle of 90 degree, the resultant is, if this is F, this is F, the resultant is root 2F. Okay, if two equal forces are at angle of 120 degree, F, resultant will be F here. Okay, and if you have two equal forces at an angle of 60 degree, F, so you will get resultant as root 3F. Keep all these results in your mind. The next basic is electrostatic force. Electrostatic force acts along line of joining two charges. Line of joining two charges. This force acts along line of joining two charges. Point number 2. Suppose we want to find net force on Q1, then apply forces on Q1 by other charges. Do not apply force by Q1 on other. I will explain you point 2 while solving more numericals. Now next basic is, always remember, suppose we have a force like this at an angle theta. Suppose this is force F at an angle theta. We can make two component of this force. One horizontal component F cos theta and other vertical component F sin theta. Like this we can make two component of this force. Okay, so you can use F cos theta and F sin theta at the place of F. Always remember. So suppose you have a force F like this. So at the place of this one force we can use two forces, F cos theta and F sin theta. Like this we can make component. The component, this component will become cos theta. Why? Because this is with the angle. So with angle you always write cos, and where you have 90 minus theta you write sin theta. At close to 90 minus theta sin theta, and close to theta you write F cos theta. Okay, these are the basics. At a time like this also you can, this is first. Second, we can displace any vector parallel to itself anywhere in space. I need one more basic I want to tell. So at the place of formula number 1 I will tell you one more basic. Recording is on, recording on. Let it. One more basic by which you can give direction to your result. See this? This is east represented by I cap. This direction represented by J cap. This direction is represented by minus I cap. And this direction represented by minus J cap. Can you suggest me how to represent this direction, northeast? How to represent this 45 degree? I plus J by root. नो नो प्लस जे, माइनस जे इधर आएगा, माइनस जे विल कम हियर, दिस I minus j by root 2. Now after looking at these two, can you suggest how to represent this direction? Can you suggest how to represent this direction? Very good. Minus I minus j by root 2. Root 2 is important to make them unit vector. This is a unit vector, this is also a unit vector. To give this direction, you multiply by your result by this directly. There will be no effect in the result, as I told you in the backup class or in the doubt class. Today 2 students came in the doubt class, Anvit and Bhumika, I think, right? Green marker. Can you tell me minus I plus j by root 2? Copy everything written on the board. Try to understand this question once again. We have two charges q1 and q2. q2 is at 0 comma a, q1 is at a comma 0. This distance is a, this is also a, that's why this angle must be 45 degree, because perpendicular and base are equal. By Pythagoras theorem, this distance is root 2a. We want force on q2, that's why we are applying force on q2 due to q1. The force must be along line of joining. So the formula of force is q1 q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught square of distance. So we got magnitude of force like this very easily, and everyone can see this direction is along southeast because this angle is at 45 degree. So it seems like the direction of force is southeast, and the unit vector which represents southeast is given by I minus j by root 2. So we can multiply this I minus j by root 2 into the direct result. Why? Because this is a unit vector, and unit vector gives only direction. So we can multiply this unit vector into our result. So we'll get final answer like this in vector form. Let's understand question once again. We have 4-point charge at corners of a square of side A. In the question, they want net force on Q placed at B. Step 1. Represent all the forces. Now let's represent all the forces on Q placed at B. See, there is a force on this charge due to this Q. And this force will be repulsive in nature because both the charges are positive. So this is suppose Fa. So charge placed at A will apply a force on Q placed at B in this direction, repulsive. Agree? And the value of Fa can be written as Q1 into Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught square of distance. Okay. In the same way, a charge placed at C will repel B along line of joining, means upward. So this is Fb. Suppose we can find value of Fb as, can you tell me how to find Fb? Fb is Q into Q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught square of distance. 4 pi epsilon naught square of distance. Now from these two results, it is very clear Fa and Fb are equal to each other. Let us suppose Fa equal to Fb, sorry, this is Fc, this is Fc, force on B due to C. Suppose these two forces are equal to F, this is Fc, okay. Any one more force is there, right? Which force is that? Which force we are missing? Fd. What is this distance, Anvit? This distance is root 2a, right? This is Fd. Can you help me finding value of Fd? Fd can be written as Q1 into Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught square of root 2a, because distance is root 2a, okay? This distance is root 2a whole square. So the result will look like this. Fd is equal to Q square 4 pi epsilon naught a square and 1 extra 1 by 2 because of square of root 2. So if this thing has value f, right? We assume this as f. So what is Fd? Fd must be f by 2. Okay. So if you have any doubt till this, please raise your hand. Our next step is represent all the forces and find resultant. Means represent all the forces separately this is F, this is also F, and FD. Here it is, F by 2. So all the three forces acting on Q placed at B, we represented here. I already told you when two equal forces acting at 90 degree with each other, the resultant is root 2 times. In today's class I told you, do you remember? Right? So if you look at only these two, what is the resultant? What is the resultant? Root 2f. And where it will come? It will come above f by 2. So your next result is f by 2 is already there. F by 2 is already there. Agree? And you will get another root 2f here. You got another root 2f there. So what is your net? What is your net force? Simple. F root 2 plus f by 2. This is your answer. Click on the same. This one is fixed. This is fixed. This is also fixed. Now my question is, if x is very, very small than a, find net force on minus q and its acceleration. See, because both the capital Q charges are fixed and small q is free. That's why when you will leave this small q, minus q, this is a minus small q, this small q will move because of electrostatic force, and it will move, definitely it will move downward. Why? There is a force on small q due to this capital Q, right? It will move downward, bachcho. See, capital Q will attract this minus q along line of joining this side. Everyone say, do you agree? Capital Q will attract minus q this side. Agree? And this capital Q will say, I will also attract. I am also in the race. Okay? कोई और मतलब मत निकालना है ना? Okay? So where this minus q will move actually? Along the resultant of red and green. And where resultant of red and green must lie? Downward. Understood? So if see, this distance is x and this is a. So this distance is under root x square plus a square. In the same way, this distance is also under root x square plus a square. Okay? So if this angle is theta, this is also theta. Suppose this is f, so this is also f. Why? Product of charge is same, capital Q into small q, capital Q into small q. This distance and this distance is also same. So force must be same. आप देख लो ना यहाँ पे q1 into q2 divide by square 4 pi epsilon naught, square of distance. So square of under root a square plus x square square. So you will get capital Q small q 4 pi epsilon naught a square plus x square, right? Here also you will get same thing. You can try. You will get same result, bacho. That's why I am assuming it as f. Right? Now this is your homework. This is your homework to find acceleration and net force. Okay?